what's on everybody's mind? PPC versus video brochures. Can I justify them? How does that correlate? Is it worth it? And I said, well, it depends. If you're selling a low-cost product to a consumer, it's probably not the wisest choice to be sending or soliciting them with a video brochure or video mailer. I mean, video brochures, video mailers are probably going to be 20, 25 bucks. So in that particular analysis, no, absolutely not. So PPC and your mass email drips and things like that are probably going to be your best choice. But if you're in the B2B space and you're selling
a higher ticket item,
yeah,
or service,
software,
yeah,
right, software, things like that, where your clients are going to be bringing you a significant purchase, then it's one of those things.
Or recurring revenue.
Oh, for sure, yeah, annuities and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking at that, and you're saying, hey, I spend thousands of dollars in my PPC campaign, and really it comes down to what does the client cost me to acquire? Yeah. And what tools or what arrows can I put, per se, in my quiver to better my success in closing that client? Bring them in sooner, give me an opportunity to talk to them. If they're not answering your emails and if they're not answering your phone calls or some little postcard that you're sending them, and they're a high ticket potential sale for you, then a video mailer or video brochure is definitely something you got to consider.
Well, and I would ask the question, is it fair to compare PPC to a video mailer campaign? Should they really go head to head like that?
Well, so from that perspective, I would say no, and I agree with you, but the reality is that the people we're speaking to today, they're gathering analytics all day long. So the only way that they're going to be able to compare the success is by comparing their PPC campaigns.
Absolutely.
Right? So in that case, in that context, we have to put it in that context. I can tell you that how much are our attorney clients paying for a lead in their PPC campaign average?
Hundreds.
$250 to $350 is one PPC because it's one of the most competitive keyword searches on the net. So accident injury attorneys. So when you look at that, you're saying, well, can I get to an accident injury person with a video brochure and cost me less? Yes, of course. If you're an accident injury attorney, in most cases you're getting reports of what's occurred in the city overnight. And then you have a report basically telling you what kind of case would fit your agency or your firm, right? So you take a video brochure and you mail it to them.
Within the laws of the specific
state.
Sure,
whatever that is, right? But
because we have clients that are doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it right now. And they're taking a $30 to $50 piece because they're a little higher end on their pieces, and they're sending them to one of these pieces, and they're ending up landing these $100,000, multi-$100,000, $1 million freaking accident cases.
It really comes down to a find us versus find you kind of a philosophy. And really, if you have a great marketing campaign, you do all of it. Mm-hmm. I just feel like sometimes the video brochure people look at the ticket price and compare that to a CPC per click price and go, oh my gosh, but they're not really paying attention to the real results and the ROI of a video brochure. They're just looking at one cost.
Well, they're looking at saying, okay, if I do 100 video brochures, it costs me $3,000. I said, first and foremost, let's talk about cost. Yeah. Okay, this is an investment in your business, number one. So it's $3,000 investment. Okay.
And let's talk about return.
Yeah, and you're going targeted. So you know who you're reaching. When you're doing a PPC campaign, all you do is have stuff out there.
It's a net that you just threw out.
And somebody happens to be searching for what you're offering. But if they're not searching for what you're offering, how do you put something in front of them that's impactful, memorable?
With no competition. That's the other last piece of this.
It's hard.
When this shows up, there's not a position 2, a position 3. You're not the second sponsor's ad. It's just you.
Yeah, and furthermore, in many office spaces, guys, there are multiple people in the string of decision making. Yeah. So when you send one of these out to an office, unlike sending somebody a link to a video on their email address where it only goes to them, or it's in their spam, or they don't know who you are, but you send this piece, it gets there, they open it up, and it starts playing for them. Oh my gosh, it gets all this horizontal or like lateral and vertical type exposure. It's freaking crazy. Yeah. So think about this. I don't know that I would say,
head to head, I don't think it's exactly, fair.
But you have to at least think about it.
Well, and when you're considering marketing budget distribution, I would say carve out a piece for this, at least test it.
Yeah, for sure.
be happy with the results.
So if you're interested and you want to talk more about this, we're happy to help you put a program together. Take care.
Strategy's our middle name.